The decision I took actually was 3 years earlier, when I first was elected to Parliament, and I had a friend of mine ring me and say, "You're going to be sworn in, how are you going to do it?" And up until that point, like many of you, if you're in a legal setting, you get a choice between taking an oath on a Bible or an affirmation. My natural instinct was affirmation because that's how it was always done, being a Muslim. And he said to me, this friend of mine, "Well, in actual fact, you should be taking your oath on the Koran." And I hadn't considered it to that point, but then I did, and it caused a bit of fuss then, not as much as 3 years later. But I had so many Muslim Australians come to me afterwards, and this sort of touches on some of the discussion we just had before about symbolism. It just approached me, and I remember in particular one woman just grabbed me by the forearm saying, "Thank you," because they felt like they had been embraced by the nation. And the friend of mine, and I've never actually acknowledged this publicly, the friend of mine who suggested that was Andrew Casey. A friend of mine who suggested that I, as a Muslim, take my oath on the Koran was a Jew. I mean, if a Jew and a Muslim can work out to do a small thing that makes us realise how great this country is, that's the Australia I want to stand up for. And